Yo, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Monday edition of the Apex Brotherhood live stream. My name is Richard, and I'm supposed to have a co-host, but he's having technical difficulties. So hopefully if that gets sorted out, I might have a co-host. But first, disclaimer. Right. We'll get some music up for us, and then we will see what we can do today. Yes, Will has some Wi-Fi issues, so we may or may not see him today. And if we do see him, it might be short-lived. So he might be in and out of the stream. Not exactly sure why he has technical difficulties with his Wi-Fi at the moment, or what is going on with the infrastructure in Wales, but it is what it is. So in the meantime, let me get a screen share up, and then we can have a look-see at this one. Is this one? Is this one? All right. So we have EUGU over here. GU is busy dropping and is about to make a drop-based drop, which I am keen to potentially enter on. Let's have a look-see in all of the other ones. Oh yeah, that's great. That's great. I like this. I like this. I would have liked to have entered right there, but I was busy with some other things, so that would have been nice. I did mark it up, but then I had to do something else quickly before the stream started. Otherwise, I was going to miss the stream. So as it stands right now, still looking good for some sells. EU as well, looking good for some sells right now. Anyway, I have finally gotten my stream account up and ready. So I have a 5K account which I will be trading live. I will only be trading it when we are on stream, and I will only be trading it on either this stream or on the Fiverr stream. But it is going to be my stream account, completely 100% everything on live stream. You will see exactly my P&L, where I'm taking my trades, why I'm taking my trades, because I will do the analysis straight on the chart as well. And then I will show you my equity curve, if there is one, after a few trades and stuff like that. And I will also show my... I have a spreadsheet that I've set up for it. So I will be looking at that, or adding that as well to the live stream so that people can see exactly what it is that I look for and look at when I'm journaling my trades and stuff like that. Or not necessarily the journaling, but let's rather say the whole process of everything that I look at. Okay, so this here looks like a decent spot. Let me have a look-see to see if we're going to have a bit of a trade here. We do have this low down here, which is the daily low, which did get punctured. What do we have available to us on the 15-minute to see? What have we got? We have a little bit of an area over here. We have this area over here. Okay. So we probably need to break this one first. So even though this is a drop-based drop, this is the initiation of a new trend. So we first need to break lower than this little candle down here. I think this is a nice area to test, but if we're going to be going lower, then I would rather aim for down here. Anyway, let me just quickly have a look here. Okay. I am going to share my, let's say, entire screen. Okay, and then you should be able to see the new account. There we go. All right, so got everything set up yesterday, bought the account yesterday. It's a 5k high stakes. And the reason why I'm doing a small account is Will and I were talking about the idea of doing the stream accounts, but doing one that is a large, like his account, like the large account, and then the smaller account be mine. So we can show the size of the account doesn't matter. Like if you just follow proper steps and whatnot, you can definitely pass any stream, or not any stream, any account, evaluation account. And then on top of that, did I close it? No, I did not. Okay, I'm going to bring up my spreadsheet that I have. This is the spreadsheet that I use for all of my accounts. Personal accounts, prop accounts, doesn't matter. So this is a Fivers one that I'm using, or this is the one for the Fivers that I'm going to use. I have every day that I change as an example. So these little bars over here are weekend days, or days that are either public holiday or just a day that I can't trade in general. So obviously November doesn't have a 31st day, so that is not a day. Anyway, so the way that it works is I have the account details, the account number, and then the account details. What is the targets for each level? I have my best of 3 box down here, 1 to 2, and my 1 to 3 RR. And these are the expectancies as an example. So I know that if I have, for argument's sake, a best of 3 on one account, and I take 2 winning trades at the current calculations, I should be making about $50 per trade if everything goes according to what I expected to go. So I have a 1 to 2 RR box, and I have a 1 to 3 RR box. And what I can do is I can take my profit, or not my profit, my account size, which is 5k here, and I can say, okay, I want to risk 100 points, which is 10 pips. Okay, but I want to risk 0.25%, which is this box down here. Then it will show me exactly how much I need to put my lot size in. So a 0.12, obviously we can't go to the third decimal, but that would then roughly be 0.25% per trade. And then my take profit would be 10 pips in this case. This one here is 12 pips, or $12. That's what the risk is going to be, because it's a calculation of the amount of pips times the lot size. So I know that I'll be risking $12 in risk, which is 0.25 or 0.24 in this case. And then if I do take a trade for a 1-to-1 in this case, which is the 10.4 pips, it should be a $12.48 profit. And then that 0.4, 10.4, the 0.4 is just the commission. So I work everything out here. At the end of the day, let's say hypothetically I have a 1 win of $12.48, and I put in the commission on the other side, then it will give me exactly what is my profit for the day. I usually put in both information here on the side, and then it will just give me whether or not it's a winning day, what is my percentage on the day, and then it's going to then calculate all of the rest of the stuff. I will be 0.24% up for the day. This is my goal for the, to pass. It's $400, which is the 8% for the account. How much do I have to go before I'm, past phase 1 as an example? What is my current account balance? Like how much, not account balance, how much I can lose before I'm back to for argument's sake, back to losing the account. What is my current account balance? And then the percentage of the account balance is just shown in green. And then if this was a losing day, everything will turn red, and I can just very quickly have a look and see everything. This is where I want it. This is not a good day. That's a bad day. And then I have all of my other accounts as well as a journal, the plan. I'm not going to show the plan because that is my plan. And then daily levels is just all of the accounts, how they are doing every single day for the month. The trading one, nothing to be concerned with right now. And then the payout one is if there is a payout, I will just mark it there and I can see. So here at the top, it's going to, the top section is basically what is the account balance at the end of the month and whether or not it was a positive or a negative month. So this being a brand new account, all of that information is absolutely clear and empty. So all of the information that I can see here, I know what is my buying power. That's the account size times the leverage. I know exactly what is my maximum lot size. I know what my lot size is in relation to the risk that I want to take. And then over here, I just have a 1%. What is 1% of the account? So if let's say I'm up $600, 1% of the account would be $56 risk. So that is it. That is what I'm going to be looking at. It's how I am going to track everything, make sure that I am sticking to my agreed upon risk parameters, and I'm going to use it to make sure that I'm up to date every single day with where I am. And then obviously, if I have an equity curve to show, I will go into the Fiverr's hub and I will show the equity curve. We'll probably do that once a week, maybe once 2 weeks. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, that is pretty much what I will be doing on stream until I have passed. So the general rules that I'm going to have for this account is I am going to be risking 0.25% of risk. So that is the current settings, basically. I am going to look for either between 5 and 10 pips, depending on how I feel. So I'm in a bracket. So I want at minimum to risk 0.25%, but maximum risk is going to be 0.5%. So the only change is going to be that I'm just going to move my stop loss a little bit higher. That's all. I'm not going to change my take profit because I still want to aim for it as a 1 or 1 to 2 if I was using a 5 pip stop loss as an example. But that 10 pip stop loss is going to be for days where I feel I need a little bit more space in order to get a bit of a trade going. So, but that's not going to happen often enough that I would feel like, yes, I'm willing to risk it more often. Trading view. Okay, so we had the break and close and then a push back in. So this I can remove. That, did it all close all the way lower than the bottom? No, it did not. So we have a equal low with a wick, but there is potential for it to push lower. So if this was a rally-based rally, drop-based drop idea, it would have gone to that point over there, and this would have been 5. I don't know. I need a cleaner break and close lower than the Tokyo low. I'm going to call this swing low. So it needs to close lower than this point in order to push lower. All right, I'm going to have a very quick look at who's in chat this morning. MGN, good morning, bro. How are you this morning, mate? Alex Butler, good morning, love. How are you? Pooley, morning, amigos. Good morning, Pooley. Annie Forever, hey fellas, what's up, Anirudh? How are you, mate? In the wilds, and a good morning to you all. Good morning in the wilds. How are you, mate? How was the weekend? Infinity coming in. Good morning, guys. Morning, Infinity. How are you, mate? The Will is probably not going to be here, guys. So, if anybody would like to, this is an open invitation. If anybody would like to join me on stream, send me a message, and then I will send you a link, and you can join me. Then I am not alone. Because if you're alone, you talk to yourself. And if you talk to yourself, you say all kinds of crazy things. Let's have a look at gold as well. Gold is doing gold things. Let's have a look. Okay. Oh, these are just 200, 150, and the 20 EMA that I normally use. The first thing in the morning that I do is, before I start stream, as an example, I switch this on to kind of like see how price reacted around the 200 EMA. I will go up to the hourly as an example and just see how we are in relation to it. We are still bearish on the higher time frame, even though we've started printing higher lows, higher highs in relation to where we were previously. So right now I'm a little bit on the fence with gold. Gold as of right now is, I don't know, it's like in an indecision point for me. If I go up to the 4 hourly, we can see that we came down to the 4 hourly 200 EMA, and we've slowly started to push a little bit higher. But what are we aiming for if we push higher or lower? If we push lower, we have fair few areas here. We have some consolidation down here. If we push lower, we have an area of interest right here where price reacted strongly, pushed off strongly out of there. I want to do something here with this. Oh, I changed my market sessions indicator to the Leviathan one, which is pretty good. It's not bad. I think the thing that sets it apart from the other market session indicator that I was using is that you can see the pips and the percentage change for the actual session. Not that I really care about that information. Let's go over to the daily. So obviously this, did it react off of that daily one? Yes, it did. So the daily one is the one for me to take into consideration. Daily bullish. Daily bullish. Okay, so the idea is, and then this one is daily bearish. If price on gold starts pushing higher from here, it would make sense because we just wicked into this daily bullish base of mine. We reacted not as strongly. This was the one that wicked into it. So there might be some microstructure during the lower time frame, but it reacted off of it quite a bit more bullish in relation to the most recent bullish day. And as of now, we are currently printing a bullish candle. However, I don't know if I'm happy with this. We've already wicked lower or gone lower than last week Friday's low, which was this black candle down over here. this one. We've already wicked on the low end of it, and we still have to test the high of Friday. So right now, gold for me needs to break in a direction. Okay, so Will might be joining us, but I need to send him the link. There you go, mate. Let's see if you can join now. Okay. So as I was saying, and then obviously if gold does break higher than, I'll just say that it's not a base area, but I'm just gonna it should be a point of interest. Let's just do that. So price needs to start pushing higher into this base area, not disrespect it, or well, disrespect it, push through it to try and test all-time highs. However, if it pushes into it and fails, then we'll definitely continue lower, and then this daily bullish and this daily bullish base area will then come into play. As of right now, this one is a pipe dream, and this one here is currently a pipe dream. So we're currently between these two daily bases or order blocks. If I go down to the 4 hour, you can see it clearly. We're just kind of like hopping between the two. We had a nice double top. Price created a double top and then pushed lower, reacted very strongly. This was a very nice day for sellers. Came into a daily or a 4 hourly base area. Didn't react strongly off of it and started pushing lower. Came into this daily base area over here, just wicked it and then started pushing off of it, but also not like strongly. It's not reacting the way that you would expect. Let's say for argument's sake over here, where you wicked into an area and then you like just push off of it and continue higher, and then at no point come back to it and then push higher again. Here we attempted to come and touch it again, which was a bit weak. But the reaction itself is quite mediocre, in my opinion. So let me just do that, and then I will delete that. So basically, we have this area over here, which is a point of interest overall, because you have price that reacted off of this area multiple times. Wicks off of it, pushes off it, wicks into it, pushes off it, breaks through, comes and touches it, and just hops off of it. So this area for me is right now, where we basically are right now, is an area of interest. It's going to be interesting to see how it reacts and what it does. Oh, I see Will is in and he's out. Will is in and Will is out. He was in and then he disappeared. Dave Rankin, good morning, Dave. How are you this morning? Sorry, guys, if things seem a little strange, like if there's no structure or whatnot. I woke up feeling pretty normal, but I have zero energy right now, like very, very little. And there's some technical difficulties that we had this morning with the stream, and then just overall, it's one of those blue Mondays. It's one of those Mondays that it's just not picking up right now. Will, can you come on stage?
Controls. Hello there. Good mate. I don't have any controls, so I'm. There we go.
That is weird. It could be because you're logged into a different.
Yeah, I haven't signed in on my other account on this, so bit of a ball ache, mate, this morning. I have luckily I'm able to sort it out before the Fiverr stream later on, but unfortunately, because this is the first stream, it's like the sort of the test stream to make sure it all works.
The technical difficulties stream.
Yeah, mate, exactly that. I can't find my charger. My computer's gonna die now.
Are you on your laptop?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't said that though. Like, can you guys hear me okay?
I can hear you fine.
If that's the case, like, I'm using my mobile data at the moment. So, if you can hear me okay, it means my mobile data is strong enough to host a stream. That's
No, I mean,
something.
like, there's no like latency. There's very little static. It seems fine, mate. So long as your laptop doesn't die.
Gosh. Do us a favor, mate. Take me off stream for 2 minutes while I go and run and find my computer charger, and then I'll be back. And then once I'm back, everything should be good to go.
Shot. Pooley saying, unfortunately, Will, yeah, it is one of those things where sometimes technical difficulties just, I don't know, they start, and then just when you think you've sorted something else starts making like little gremlin noises in the background. So yeah. So gold overall for me, we're still bearish because we have yet to really break higher. We've made like little attempts here and there where we have where we've attempted to start making higher highs, but the same structure breaking is not happening, like the strength of it. So unfortunately, as it stands right now, I am flat with gold. I don't really have any interest. This was effectively a double low. If that one was there. We're really not showing any break, any like conviction, strong conviction of gold direction right now. And then I read yesterday that China has decided to up the gold taxing of personal investment in gold. So whether it's you're buying bullion gold or gold coins or whatnot, or if you're buying, buy to hold, buy investment, you'll be paying more tax as a Chinese citizen. And then also on personal gold, like gold jewelry, gold plating, like teeth and all that kind of like stuff, if they do stuff like that, the tax that you pay on gold is going to pick up. So it means that the average person, the typical person that buys gold or wants to invest in gold, now it becomes less attractive because now you're paying more taxes on it. They were paying either very little or zero, like as an investment medium on gold. So it seems as though the fact that their government is buying up so much gold products and so much gold in reserve, they want to make sure that they, the government, have the majority of the gold and not the typical investor or person. So we may see gold struggle, especially with the fact that, to try and hit higher highs, seeing as China's investors, it's just the government basically that's investing. But then alternatively, we might still see gold like really rallying because we have the dollar rate cuts, the wars that are going on. There's all of like these like macroeconomic discomfort. And whenever you have macroeconomic discomfort, people are looking for safe havens. And in this case, gold is the safe haven. So you'll still have properly good pricing on gold. Are you ready, Will? There we go.
Hello there.
Yes. So yeah, when it comes to gold, I think we're gonna see slowed momentum. I don't think we're going to see all-time highs. Maybe not for the rest of the year. But that still begs to be seen. I mean, this sell-off reaction that we had here from the 4,380-ish downwards, if we're going to hit all-time highs again, the difference from this top point to where we are now is $370-ish. So it might take some time. But I don't think we're going to see it in the next 2 months. New all-time highs. I don't know about you, Will. I was just explaining now that I read yesterday that China was going to start introducing higher tax rates on people investing in gold. So whether it is investment mediums like the bullions or the gold coins, or it was for personal gold attire like jewelry or gold items just for the house, like decorative things. In China, they're going to start paying a lot more in taxes, which makes it less attractive for people to buy gold because now they're being taxed a lot more. So
yeah, I mean, it makes it more less attractive for the Chinese citizen, which and I don't know why they're doing that. I really don't know why they're overtaxing. You know, I'm not massively into the macroeconomic side of things, but you know, there's massive trade wars going on between China and America. So perhaps America have the predominant gold storage and the gold market. So possibly, you know, they're trying to cap the international trade between America and China. But yeah, they're really shafting their citizens at the moment, and I don't know why. Because I know that there's increase in property prices, there's increase in financial difficulty in China as well. So they've got to be really careful. I really don't know what they're trying to achieve. I don't know what they're doing. But yeah, it's really strange.
maybe they're trying to recoup some finances, seeing as they're having a little bit of like slowed economic growth.
Yeah.
So they're just trying to get more capital from like taxes to kind of like build the revenue a little bit.
I mean, for citizens, it'll definitely be putting people off. It'll definitely put a lot of people off investing in gold. However, I don't think it's not going to stop anyone. You know, people are making a good living out of trading gold. I don't think they're going to be exiting gold anytime soon. The smaller fry, people like us, for example, then yeah, 100%. I think this is going to be a big implication on us trading gold. Us visions, you know, the Chinese citizen vision of us, who are going to be paying those higher tax rates, who it's going to affect, who's going to hit a little bit more. So that'll be really interesting. Other than that, no, gold's too much of a safe haven. I really don't think it's going to affect us too much. But we'll see.
I'm wondering if I want to trade this or not.
Nice one. I'm not going to be trading today. Gutting, I want to trade, but yeah, I'm not going to be trading at all today. Also, guys, happy first week of November, by the way.
Oh yeah, the 1st of November.
Well, it's 3rd, but
well, first day of November. We've got the break and close on the 5-minute underneath the Tokyo low of pound, and on euro we're about to. We just wicked it, but didn't close. I've got my new account, my stream account, up and ready. I've already showed the stream guys or the chat that or what I'm intending on doing with it. I also have a spreadsheet which I have built.
Awesome.
That's everything to do with the risk management, expectancy, my best of 3, everything is marked in here. I know exactly how much I'm going to risk each trade and what I want to do with it. So everything here I can document everything, and then once there's enough trades, I will share my equity curve. So as it stands right now, not really much to trade. I am looking at EU and GU cells.
Yeah,
But
nice.
how strongly we're going to have it, I don't know. Because technically, we had a drop, base, and drop, but we were so close to the Tokyo low that I didn't want to take this trade. But now in hindsight, it looks good because now it's broken and closed. Now I want it to come back and just test it, but I'm looking for more of a retraced point, a point that it can come and test. I know that I would like to come and test this bottom portion down here, but my entry point needs to be a little bit better. If I were to get in here now, there's too much above it that it can come and test on the 15. On the 5 it looks good, but on the 15 it doesn't look great. If I were to, for argument's sake, just enter here.
Yeah, it's that wick to the low side that sort of worries me a little bit. You know, if that wick, yeah.
These two.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's just no reaction above it. Like, there's barely a wick above it at all.
Mm.
And then you have this big wick underneath, but no follow through either. So I want to see how it reacts. Maybe we can check a fib, see how it reacts on the fib. So it would then be in line with this here. So it would have to come back to this point on the fib just to slightly higher, like over there or over there, as an example. This would look a lot better to me as a trade idea, but it's already broken lower. And if I were to get in here, it's going to be a horrible trade. You see, something like this. It's not going to be good. So I'm going.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think I'd have to. I think I'd have to see a break and close below.
I think it can go lower, mate. Like, I mean, look what we had here the whole of Friday last week.
Yeah, true that.
When it closed, but it gapped with the close, and when it had its opportunity to come and test it, it just didn't.
Failed again. It filled the gap and just dropped.
Yeah. So I do think we can still go lower. And then on EU, it's tanking. Same idea. I just do that. Same concept. The New York session was very flat during EU. The whole of Tokyo was flat during EU, and now it just touch, double, triple touched at the top, and then starts plummeting.
A little wick above, I can't quite see. Did it grab any liquidity before dropping, or did it just literally like test it 100 times and then just drop?
So if this was the close, it just took a little bit. But
yeah, nothing too interesting though.
Nothing's too serious. It's just kind of like stuck in this section over here. You say it's a no trading day for you today?
It's gonna have to be, mate. I'm not willing to try and like juggle 1,000 different methods trying to trade on my laptop. What I really want to do, so there's something that I'm looking at, and if anyone knows a good source, because I've seen them on Facebook, but they're always on like Temu or something. I'm like, oh, I'm not buying off bloody Temu, you know. So it's like a laptop screen extension. Now I'm gonna be trading from Hong Kong on my laptop. Obviously, I'm not bringing my PC with me. Now, what I'm hoping to do is actually, so the like two screens like this, and then you like open it and put it behind your laptop, attach it.
I saw it yesterday. I literally saw it yesterday. Yeah, I'll go and have a look. It was on Instagram. I'll go and I can't remember if I liked it or not. But if I can find it, I will just forward it to you.
Yeah, if you would, mate, because like then what you do is like triple screens. So you go 1, 2, and then 3. Yeah. So I'm looking at that to go to Hong Kong with. Now, had I have bought myself that already, I can't find a good one. Like I can find an amazing one that's on like Temu for like £2. And I'm like,
That's Temu.
I'm just not gonna do that, am I? So had I have been, had I have already bought that, yes, it would be a trading day for me because it's a Monday, it's a valid day. I haven't actually looked at the market, so okay, I'm a little bit off today. It's just background noise for me today, unfortunately.
That's premium, mate.
Yeah, that's been stressing me out trying to fix all that. But hopefully, the internet people said they're coming out tomorrow at 8 a.m. to fix it. So that's good. Okay, let's have a look. Let me try and.
Sorry. Dave is saying Amazon have them screen extenders, so does eBay, and then in the wild saying the Acer PD 163QB MIUUX looks decent. So I'm assuming that is one of the extenders.
Okay, let me have a look at that because I don't.
While you have a look at that, I'm just going to chat a little bit with chat in the wilds. Why? Because it's China communism. Well, I mean,
fair.
Fair. Fair. I honestly think it's because they're trying to recoup some capital, because I think they're struggling a little bit, especially with the whole trade wars and all of that kind of like stuff. Basically, trade wars. It's just, I don't know. It just they're struggling. Cool. Dave's saying more like they have lifted the tax relief that they were giving people. People
I like that comment.
Back to tax. Yeah, that is probably what's happening, because the thing is, the tax relief is they wanted people to invest in gold. That's what they wanted. But now the fact that you're taking the tax relief away means that you are recouping that loss. Because if you're doing a tax relief, it is a loss for your country, the coffers of your country, the reserves, because the country itself is not gaining that money. It's the people in the country. You're taking away from the government basically by getting a tax relief. So the tax relief, if it's taken away, you are now going to be taxed, which means that your country is recouping that money. It's taking that money back.
Can we bring please? 100%. I totally agree. I think that's what it is. It's not so much they're raising taxes; they're just taking away the tax relief that they had on it originally. So, for all we know, it'll come back when they find financial balance again. But I don't know. We'll see. Yeah.
But I mean, if it's the relief is taken away, you're technically raising it, because you're taking it from. Not paying tax, so now you're paying tax.
Yeah. But it was given initially,
Yes. Yeah.
So
it was granted.
All that's happening now is it's balancing itself back to its original state. So I mean, for those in our generation who didn't see the tax relief being given, then that 100% that sucks. It's like okay, we feel like or the Chinese people feel like they're being shafted and taxed. However, those older generations who would have seen that tax relief coming in are like, okay, they're just taking it back for financial balance and stuff like that. So it makes perfect sense. However, frustrating and annoying nonetheless. So it sucks. Yeah, sucks in China right now. Sucks to be Chinese.
Fair, mate. That is exactly the thing.
Sucks
okay, so EU and GU is absolutely dropping, mate. It is tanking.
Okay, look, you would have hit TP on your thing nearly.
I would. I mean, but like I said, the idea that
I mean, that's the reason I wouldn't have entered as well. Is if there was that support line.
But when it broke and closed, I could have entered there, and it would have been an amazing trade.
Yeah, and you would have nearly hit TP. Yeah, but nonetheless.
But regardless, it's what does Victor say? It was just not my trade. There was obviously other stuff happening in the background, and there's a lot more stuff to take note of.
100%.
Infinity saying, not cool month, guys, facing a 7% drawdown. Dude.
That sucks, dude. But look, these things happen, man. It's, look at me. I was in a 7% drawdown. So, dude, don't stress it, mate.
It is what it is. Sometimes you need to just realize that the market is not giving you what you are looking for, and it's one of two things. You either need to reduce your risk, especially if you start going into drawdown, or you need to stop trading for a little while and then get your psychology back to normal and then try again. Dave Rankin, ouch, yeah. And then obviously we read all of this. Fix you 8526. How's it? Haven't seen you here before. Which time frame? What do you mean which time frame? Do you want to know which time frame we're on right now in terms of the chart? This is a 5-minute chart. You can see it at the top here, the 5. And then if I'm on my trading view, it's more difficult to see because it's a lot smaller, but it's the 5-minute on the left hand side and the 15-minute on the right hand side. So yeah, it's just a little bit difficult to see because we have this banner basically that says the Apex Brotherhood.pro.
Also, give us a subscribe, man. Give us a thumbs up on the video if you like it, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Yeah, Pooley. If you have an Argos in Saundersfoot, we really don't. We have an Argos about 20 minutes away, actually. If you have an Argos in Saundersfoot, I bought a 24-inch MSI monitor for £58 that I linked to my laptop by a HDMI cable. Pooley, how the hell am I supposed to fly a 24-inch monitor to Hong Kong with me?
It seems like you're quite in the conundrum, bro.
Yeah. Although, having said that, I could buy myself a 24-inch monitor and add it to my setup behind me.
In China, in Hong Kong.
No, not in Hong Kong. I'll tell you what, I can do that, guys. I can actually show you my setup. There you go. You can see my wide-inch monitor, 49-inch monitor, and then I got a 32-inch monitor on top. All of them ultra 4K. Yeah.
Oh my bad. I thought you meant for trading today.
Oh, okay. No, not for today, mate. No, not for today. However, though, I'm looking at the Acer PD163Q and then a lot of other numbers after it. It was in the Wiles Trades recommended this one. It looks decent, but it's like a foldable one. I want something that's going to like extend out and then attach to my laptop. So like my laptop screen's in the middle, and then I got a screen either side.
Does it not fold out?
It doesn't look like it. It looks like it folds like this, you know, it looks like a laptop with 2 screens instead of a laptop with a keyboard and screen.
Ah, okay, interesting. So yeah, if I had taken this trade, it would have been sitting around this 10 pip section. However, if I had taken that one, we would have almost hit TP. So I've been looking at the idea of adjusting my trading, what it is that I'm looking for in trading just a little bit, slightly, because recently I've missed out on really good trades because I introduced this concept about 2 months ago. And then for like the first 3 weeks, it looked really good. And then I realized that I started missing out on pretty good trades for 2 reasons. One, the way that my strategy works is I wait for a failure to break a point or break and continuation. So I choose a point of interest. In this case, let's say hypothetically, it is Tokyo High as an example. So this yellow box, Tokyo High. I want to see price slowly make its way into it, attempt to push higher, but fail, and then push lower, and then make a rally-based rally or a drop-based drop in this case. Okay, that's what I want to see. So if I just removed that one and I just moved this one around a little bit so that you could see it more like this. So price slowly moves up to this point of interest, fails to break the point of interest, and then starts volumetrically move lower. Creates a drop base drop. So drop base drop and then enter on the drop. But something that's how I used to trade, and it worked really well. But then what I decided was I was like, if I'm doing it on the one side, if I have a point of interest on one side, I should be having a point of interest on the other side, because it's just as likely that if price came down to this point, that it might react off of it as well. That's why I have my bases as areas where price can come and test. Makes sense. You have it on both sides. So, in theory, I should have, once it failed, entered a trade somewhere up over there and had my TP close to, let's say, this bottom portion down here. And then that could have been the trade, as an example. But because I was using my very specific reaction, I decided, you know what, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to wait for the drop base drop and then I'll enter. But then the problem is sometimes you have this, where the drop base drop is exactly by your very next point of interest, which it then breaks, and then I should enter the next one. That is technically how I've been trading recently. So reaction from top, drop base drop. Okay, it's too close to this point. Wait for it to react. It reacts, and then I'll enter and then go. But it happens so often where I have this, and then I just miss the trade. Like, let's have a look at EU as an example. Exact same thing. EU tried to take the highs of New York of last week. It had already taken the highs of Tokyo, and then it just started plummeting. Obviously, here is the drop, the base, and the drop, but we're so close to the Tokyo low, which is a not sorry, that's the wrong one. Which is an area of interest. It would have been too close, and there was nothing underneath it, as you can see. So this is fine. I'm happy not taking this trade, because what was here? There's nothing. There's nothing underneath it to test. I'd have to go much further back a few days to get to a point where it's got something to test, which is down here. So I'm happy to not am I I misclicked. I'm happy to have not taken this trade, because there wasn't much for it to test on the bottom portion of it. It needed to break through on the 4 hourly before it starts going lower. So I don't want to trade the two accounts exactly the same, the two Fivers accounts that I have. I want them to be different enough. So I'm just kind of like looking for a way that I can incorporate the way that I see the market into my trading, and also have it statistically be viable. I don't know if my rambling is making sense, but
yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. But yeah, I totally agree. Like it makes sense that you don't want them to be identical. It makes sense that you want them to be like different,
just different enough so that they're not the same. Like I can still use the same like risk to reward, but like where I choose to get them be slightly different.
Yeah. Otherwise, mate, you may as well just hook it up to a trade copier.
Exactly. That's the point. And I don't want to do that. I want to just keep it to complete manual trading, and I want the accounts to be different.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense.
Because my personal accounts are hooked up to a copy trader with my 60k account. So that one I'm not bothered with. Those ones are linked. This one, I want it to be completely different. And you remember I told you about the idea that I wanted to diversify my, not just the accounts, but diversify what I'm looking for in my strategy. Where I already have a few accounts that's utilizing one strategy, I want to have a different strategy that I can incorporate slightly differently. I'm still looking for the same things. I'm still looking for momentum shifts. I'm still looking for reactions off of established areas. I'm still looking for my drop-based drops, that kind of like thing, but I want to incorporate something extra into it. So yeah, that is the idea.
I think I found a laptop case thing cover It's 300 quid, but I don't know if it's good. I check reviews. It's on Amazon. So I got a 17-inch laptop. So if I had a normal size laptop, it wouldn't be so bad. I got a 17-inch laptop, so trying to find something that fits my laptop's an absolute nightmare. But I found some really cool ones. I need to make sure that I can like there's one that just has a stand of its own, pulls up and like extends into 3. But then I got to think, well, I got to put that in this. So this is what I call my grab bag, and this is what I take away everywhere with me. So this is what's coming to Hong Kong with me. I'll have my entire streaming setup in that. So it needs to be able to fold up like Transformers laptop.
Dave, sorry, you asked share the sheet, Brew. I'm not going to share the sheet. There's a lot of personal information on that sheet. So if I'm going to share just the one sheet, people will have viewing of all of the sheets, and I don't want that.
That makes sense.
So what I'm going to do is I am only going to bring this one up, and then people can have a look at it. But overall, I'm not gonna share it. Like I said, I have a bunch of other pages down here that if I just shared this one sheet, you will have viewing of those, and I don't want that.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's the same with my journal. My mind just blank at the moment. Yeah, so this is nice. I can buy 2 of these. It's only 94 quid. This looks promising, guys. Yeah, no, dude, it's the same with me, man. It's just you got to find what works for you and make sure that you got to find what works for you and make sure you're not sharing too much of it, because if you share too much and you give too many secrets away, sometimes that's your edge, man. That's yours. That's private to you.
I don't want to give everything away, obviously, but I want to share the journey. So
yeah,
the idea of trading an account live in front of people was one thing I've wanted to do for a while. But secondly, it's the idea that I cannot prevent people from copying my trading. I can't prevent them, because people are going to see you enter a trade and they're going to be like, okay, I'm going to enter with you.
Yeah.
I would highly advise not to do that. Like, I don't know if it was LJ that mentioned this in the Fiverr stream, but or it may have been Jonathan, I'm not sure. But the idea that, let's say hypothetically, Will copies my trade, the one that I'm doing live. The Fiverr's is going to, as an example, because it's a Fiverr's account, is going to look at that information and see but hold on a second, Will and Richard are taking exactly the same trade.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Are they in cahoots? Are they colluding together to do trades together? Are they sharing trade ideas? We'll both get banned. We'll both. It's part of their prohibited practices.
Yeah, part of the rules. Yeah, I discussed that on Friday.
Yeah. So the idea is just that I want to prevent that, but I cannot prevent people from copying my trades or Will's trades or whatever. So I'm gonna have to work in a way where I don't enter the trade on stream. I'm gonna enter the trade and then I'll bring the stream up, or the terminal up, and then people can see, okay, that's where I enter, that kind of thing. So that there's at least a delay, a time delay in between me entering the trade and people seeing where the trade has been entered. If you wanted to enter the exact same trade, you can wait for it to, I don't know, retrace back into that area and then take a trade. But then you're no longer copying me. Then it's safe.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly that. People do take similar trade ideas, and that's why. Careful with this that you didn't hear this from me. But that's why with certain trade copiers, they are fantastic, because you're actually able to have time latencies and time differentials. So you're able to enter in, if you have a trade copier and maybe you're doing copying services, for example, you can, let's say, for example, I take a trade and I've got 16 people hooked up on the back of my trade, then I can actually edit the time so there is a difference, so it doesn't flag up on things. So that is the luxury of a lot of or certain trade copiers that I know. I'm not going to go naming them because I'm not advocating that, and I'm not going to promote you doing that.
Wait, are you talking about copy trading services?
Yeah.
Okay, so not the copy trader itself, like copy trading.
No, not the copy trader, but the copy trader offer
yes
ways around that. So copy trading services can be a thing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to recommend the copy trader that works for that, and I'm not going to go naming them because obviously I don't promote that. Because not all of you are the most profitable people in the world. So don't, please, guys, unless you're 100% profitable and you know that you are confident with your strategy, don't hook anyone else's accounts up to the back end of yours. But that is something that you can do. Not only that, it works for other accounts as well. So if you've got different accounts with different companies, you can actually edit how it copies the trade specifically on those trade copiers, which is a pretty cool thing to do.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. I just want to make sure that I'm not getting punished.
Yeah, exactly that, man.
So I'm following my program, but somebody else is copying my trades. You know. So
yeah, that's why
I'm the one paying for the account, but I'm the one that's going to lose the account or have it be flagged as, copy trading, even though I'm the originator.
Dude, I got copy traded. I got done for copy trading as well. I think 50 Cal did as well. I don't know if 50 Cal's in chat right now, but yeah, he was trading with Funded Next, and they slammed him for copy trading and refused to pay him out.
But I mean, who was he copying? Was he copying? Was he not?
No, he wasn't copying either. So that's what I mean, guys. It goes to show that these things do happen. Perhaps someone was copying his trades. I don't know. But yeah, he got slammed for it.
Yeah, that's my only worry about doing it live, is the fact that somebody can copy it, and then that can potentially be seen as hold on a second, you're copying trading, or you're, even though my actions wasn't to follow someone else's idea, it was mine. Someone else following my idea is getting me flagged.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, that's why when I'm on the Fivers live stream, I'll trade a Fivers account, because then they watch me take the analysis and they're like, okay, look, this guy isn't copy trading. If someone copies his trades, then we'll punish them. We won't punish Will because we're watching him trade his account, our account, on our stream with us. So, there's that transparency. So that doesn't worry me as much. But yeah, 100%, it definitely worried me when going live trading. However, I've got a live account now, which I'm slowly bringing back to break even, but I haven't taken a payout on it yet, which was annoying. I worked out that I was actually 3% in profit, but I didn't take a payout. So the minute I get back into break even, I'm just going to take a payout on it.
Yeah, I mean, smart. Just take it.
That's what I mean, man. I'm going to take hopefully a couple of percent payout, 1-2% payout, or 2 payouts at 1% profit, and then just get a couple of grand into my account paid out, and then I'll go back on my journey of trying to scale the account. But until I scale the account, man, or until I get a payout, I'm not interested in scaling it.
I got a 5K account, and to me, it's just if I lose it, I lose it. I mean, it's not going to make me poor or anything.
Yeah, what is a 5K account now to buy?
It's $39.
I was going to say it's 30-40 quid. So
yeah,
it's not bad, man.
So it's not going to be the end of the world for me if they were to say, hey, listen, we think that's you're copy trading with somebody else, or you're, I don't know, bracketing or colluding, or whatever they want to call it. Sorry, we're going to ban this account, or we're going to close that account. At least my other account is safe, from that idea. So if I lose the 5K, it is what it is. It's one of those things.
The only thing that they will do is if you log into a terminal from a different country, you're not going to lose any. They're not going to kick you off all your accounts for one account breach. Just be careful, guys, when you're logging in to your terminal in different locations. Make sure that you can prove it really is you, because again, I was with Fund. I've been banned permanently from Funded Next due to the fact that I was over a mate's house and I logged into his computer and downloaded and logged into my terminal because I was staying there for a few days. And they actually thought that I was logging in from someone else because it was a different VPS. They thought that I was someone else. You know, they thought that someone else was logging into my account and all that good stuff. So yeah, they banned me permanently.
But I mean, even if you like challenge that, you message them, you email them, you say, "Hey, listen, it was me. I'm in this country right now."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you manage to, and that's why I said, guys, make sure you have proof. If you have proof that it was you logging into that account, then they will give it back to you. You know, they're not. People aren't out there to take your money.
Well, not all.
Most of them are out there to make themselves money and hope that you can make money along the way.
Yeah, something like that. Did you manage to get all of your stuff ready then for the Fiverr stream this afternoon?
Kind of. So my arm over here, as you can see, this is currently on an arm. So my microphone's currently on an arm. If I cannot get it sorted, I'm going to have to unplug it and plug it into my laptop. Now, I've got everything set up ready to do that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug my Ethernet cable to my PC and then see if I can hotspot to my PC. But I didn't have time to do that today. I just want to jump on stream as quick as possible. So yeah, I'm going to have to see if I can do that now. In fact, Rich, I may jump on a quick Discord call with you to see if there's any latency, if you're free for like 20 minutes after the stream.
Yeah, no. You know me, mate. Work day,
not,
always
then,
available.
Awesome. If not, then I'll just be streaming on my laptop. Oh, also, guys, check this out.
Dude, it works fine. Like, you're clear. There's no feedback. The camera works well. Everything looks fine. Like, everything looks good.
The missus said to me, she's like, "Babe, you were killing your data." I was like, "I know." The thing is, I got unlimited, so I don't mind it too much. But yeah, guys, look at this. Oh yeah,
you got a Fiverr's hoodie.
Oh, a Fiverr's t-shirt.
Sorry. You've got a Fiverr's hoodie, don't you?
I'm only messing. I have got a Fiverr's hoodie.
Dude, nice.
I got a Fiverr's hoodie. I got a white Fiverr's t-shirt and a black Fiverr's t-shirt.
So did that like just arrive now?
It arrived Saturday.
Nice.
Things as well. So the missus came over and there was a package outside the door. So she comes in the house and she's like, "Babe, you got a package?" I was like, "Oh, sweet."
Yeah, you.
And I'm like, "Yeah, you got a package." Waiting for you. Want to open it? So yeah, like I thing is, like sometimes I'll just order myself something and forget I've done it. So I was like, "I don't think I've ordered myself something." She was like, "Well, you must have." I was like, "I really don't think I have." So I opened it and I was like, "Oh, sweet. It's like a zipper hoodie with the Fiverr's live or with the 5%ers on it." I was like, "This is sick." And she goes, "Oh, thanks." I was like, "What do you mean?" She goes, "Oh, it's mine now." Wore it the entire weekend. I barely worn it.
You know what my wife does? She takes my hoodies and then she wears them because it smells like me. So let's say I've worn a hoodie, I'm not allowed to throw it into the wash. She has to like either cuddle with it or like have it.
She has to wear it, then it goes in the wash.
And then she'll give it back and say, after it's been washed, she'll be like, "Do your thing, like, wear it."
Do what you must, man. It must smell.
Yeah, I want my hoodie back.
Yeah, no, mate, literally that. Yeah, so whenever she's over, she just literally she'll come in her clothes, and then just like she'll do like a Superman spin and just ends up in all of my clothes. And like literally yesterday, she was wearing my joggers. She actually put on a pair of my shoes to go down to the shop in. And I was like, "You look like Ronald McDonald." Yeah. She had my t-shirt on, my hoodie on. I was like, "Do you just not want to wear your own clothes?" She's like, "Nah, no, I don't."
Yeah,
I was like,
it's too much effort. MGN saying sending me the black one is the right thing to do. You know you want to, Will.
Mate, it's so soft as well. Like proper zip up hoodie sort of thing, you know. And they changed the logo. The Fivers is now green, not blue.
Interesting.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
I don't know. I don't even notice it happening. I mean, having said that, the Fivers, guys, I love you, but you're just not comparing to the quality of an Apex hoodie.
I wonder what I need to do to get myself one of those Fivers hoodies. Like, who do I need to?
Because I'm doing the trader interviews, isn't it?
Yeah, but who cares?
Who cares? I want a Fivers hoodie.
I want one.
Should I send you an Apex t-shirt and get them to send you a Fivers hoodie?
Yeah.
That'd
like
be
just
sick.
like package it and say, listen, we're sending shit to Dean. There you go.
Yeah, mate, literally. Oh man.
All right.
In fact, you need
Okay,
you could try to like find the package costs, mate. You let me know.
What, like to import?
Yeah, shipping to South Africa. I want to ship you over a Apex t-shirt.
Hold on a second. Let's just see what is. Okay, guys. Let me just say this. The market is it is a little bit downtrending from where we started now, but I missed this trade, so I'm gonna have to wait for the next one. I would have loved to have entered over here as an example. Didn't. It's okay. Wait for the next one. Anyway, so let's see how much is shipping costs out of Wales. What is the carriers that you guys usually use to ship things?
It's Royal Mail. Like you'd go down to the post office.
Royal Mail.
Yeah, like you go down to the post office and send it via Royal Mail, but it may go like DPD, Parcel Force. I don't know. Put in Saundersfoot Post Office to South Africa.
Well, it's just a Google search says shipping to South Africa with Royal Mail has varied cost depending on the service, the weight, and the speed. Economy options are the cheapest, starting from £3.10, but have a much longer delivery aim of 35 to 42 days. Faster services cost up to £8, and so on and so forth. And then international economy that's the one that I mentioned. The fastest one is Global Express, Global Priority, and International Tracked. That can cost upwards of £50.
Ah.
But the International Tracked one starts from around £8.10 with a delivery aim of about 5 working days and online tracking.
That's not too bad. I'll see if I can get a hoodie. Would cost me a fortune. These hoodies, man, they weigh a ton. So they are heavy. I'll see if I can get you sent over a t-shirt.
Or you know what we can do? You can. Oh, but then I'll have to have it printed.
Oh, that's true. Do you have a printing company around here? Or
we
an embroidery company?
We've got embroidery and we've got screen printing. So
get yourself a plain black t-shirt and a plain black hoodie.
Yeah.
And I'll send you over the logo.
Yeah, and then I can see if I can get that sorted.
Yeah, 100%.
That's going to save you a fortune, mate. It's going to save you a fortune.
100%. Well, the thing is, like the hoodies cost a fortune to make anyway.
Yeah.
Like I said, I have gone to town on these hoodies. You know, like I've made sure that I really these hoodies. You know, you're not messing about with. Like, they are proper thick hoodies. Every single person who's worn them has literally compared them to like top brands, which is cool, which is a hell of a compliment, you know. But it does cost a fortune to make. So
Yeah, I mean, we can get like this hoodie is it's a thin hoodie, but it's like more of a summer's hoodie.
thing is, you're
If
in
you
South
ever-
Africa anyway. Like the weather's a bit warmer anyway, so you may not want a hoodie like this.
But I mean, if it gets like cold, like okay, it's not like UK weather cold, but if it gets cold, obviously I would want to wear a hoodie as well because I love hoodies. But this is like a summer's hoodie, so it's a thinner one.
Yeah.
So what I can do is I can have two. I can have a winter's version and a summer's version.
Yeah, true.
Because
So
the weather right now is
the
mild.
Apex on the back.
Yeah, I need the front pocket and the back.
Yeah,
That's what I.
Well, what I'll do, I'll take this hoodie down the post office today, and I'll weigh it up and say like how much would this be? If you send me over your address, and I'll weigh it up, and I'll be like, how much would this cost me to send over? And if it's an okay price, I'll see if I can get a hoodie made up for you.
Well, like I said, I think just for the sake of cutting costs, as an example, just let me see how much it's going to cost me to do screen print.
That's a good idea. Yeah, do
Simple.
that. Especially if you already have a black plain hoodie, you just
I have a few black hoodies, and then I'll probably get myself a white version, but I'll get a thick one and a thin one like this, and then I'll just get it printed.
Dude, I love my white hoodie. Like Ewan, so this is Ewan's hoodie, but we just sort of wear each other's hoodies. It doesn't really matter. They're just works hoodies now at this point. So like I got a white one because I love white, but Ewan's gone with the black.
I love grey, like a dark grey.
But white is where it's at.
The problem with white is I enjoy eating
Curry, just splash
curries and whatnot.
Curry, just anything that'll ruin it.
But you can bleach a white hoodie.
True.
So
Exactly. Well, mate, that's what I did to mine. So I spilt coffee down myself. I just I bleached it. I literally just dabbed it in the diluted bleach solution.
Yeah. Well, you can't do that with a black hoodie, and you can't do that with a grey one, because then you're gonna have like no longer a grey or black hoodie.
Yeah, true. Although our hoodies we sell. So you guys, if you like them, you can check out on the website. They are for sale. They're very expensive. They just are what they are, guys. I'm not going to bullshit you. They are expensive. They cost a fortune to make, and you'll never find a better hoodie. Honest to God, best hoodie you'll ever buy. Anyway, like we had 3 options of colors. One obviously black, one white, and the other one was like a cream sandstone sort of color. And I'll tell you what, it was so nice. It looked incredible, but we thought, well, we don't need 3 different colors. We're not Gucci, we're not next clothing brand. These are just hoodies that we would personally wear. And I thought, I don't want too many options.
Do you know what is the next color?
Small, medium, large.
You know what is the next color, mate?
Go on.
For a hoodie.
Yeah, mate. Oh, shall I see if I can sort that? Dude.
Like
Dude,
this with either the white, like Apex Brotherhood logo,
I think it'd have to be black.
Or black.
Dude, that would be meant. Shall I see if I can make that? So what we're doing is we're doing a tracksuit. So we've got a black hoodie, a black t-shirt, and black thick tracksuit trousers. And then we're going to do the exact same in white. So white hoodie, white t-shirt, and white tracksuit trousers. Should I see if I can make up like a turquoisey blue? Dude, that would be sick. I think the black's definitely gonna look better.
Come on.
I don't know, the white looks good as well, Oh, I don't know. I'll tell you what, guys, I'll chuck it in the Discord. I'm gonna go on my design software later. I'm gonna make it, and I will chuck it in the Discord. You guys can decide and tell me what you think.
This color, mate, like, this is my favorite blue.
Yeah, but I guarantee this is just gonna fucking double the price of cost. I just know it. I know, like,
It will.
My guy's gonna call me and be like, "Will, this is just gonna cost like more than you're paying already." And, like,
yeah,
the fact that they're at the price they're at now, like I said, they're not cheap. They're expensive hoodies. The fact that they're at the price they're at now, you can only imagine how much it's costed me to make. And like in the premium Discord, so you guys in the premium get a massive discount. I'm not going to say how much of a discount, but it's no longer triple figures in the Discord, and I don't make any money on it. You know, you get it at that price because you're in the premium Discord. You know, I'm not making any money on the hoodies. Whereas when you're not in the premium Discord, if you do on the hoodie, then yeah, okay, I'm going to make money on it, because if you want to wear our brand and if you want to wear our name, then, you know, you've got to be proud of it. You've got to look after it.
Can you hear that knocking?
Oh, a little bit.
You can.
Not really. A little bit. I hear.
Oh no. Oh, thank
God.
God. I thought for a second there your internet like failed.
Oh, I thought you were about to tell me that I've just frozen completely.
That's what I thought. I thought you were like
frozen.
Yeah, that was like, oh no. There goes Will. You made it like an hour, you know, with
yeah, I mean, fair, that's true. I've done well. What I'm more worried about though is that, you know, I'm now in charge of the Fivers trader interviews. So if
you've got an interview today.
Huh? Yeah, I got an interview today.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why today, man? Like, someone's booked in my Calendly link, and someone booked today, and I swear they were like, ha ha ha, Will's losing Wi-Fi today.
Can you not reschedule?
Oh, I don't want to do that, man. It's the first one.
I mean, fair. You want to set a proper precedent. You don't want to like make it seem like, okay, the first opportunity, and now all of a sudden, nah, sorry, mate.
And that's what I mean, man. You know, it's like asking for a job. It's like, oh, can I please get the job? Can I please get the job? Like, yeah, of course you can. Here you go. Here's the job. Start Monday. I can't start Monday.
Yeah. Okay, so the starting time is Monday, 11 o'clock. Yeah, 100%. Come Monday, 10 o'clock. So guys, I can't.
Yeah, that's right. You literally, it's like, yeah,
bullshit. We have Bailey in. Bailey, BFX mate, welcome to the stream. Haven't seen you in a minute.
Hey, Bailey.
Late though. But we accept latecomers. We accept latecomers. Don't worry.
The late bloomer. Bailey, what's good, bro? Bailey's also just recently joined the premium, so he's officially in the Brotherhood. So Bailey, big welcome to the Brotherhood, man. He will be joining us on our poker night Friday, which is gonna be super fun.
Dude, speaking of the poker night, how awesome was that?
Dude, mate, I've never had so much fun in my entire life.
Like, so for those that don't know, in the premium group, we've just launched, let's rather say, a Friday night just hang. It's just the Brotherhood guys in the premium group they were hanging out, and Friday was a poker night, so it took us a bit of time, but we got everything sorted. There was some issues.
Yeah, it took us a bit of time, so obviously we had to schedule everything, we had to like organize everything, and then you had to teach us how to play poker. So like we I have no idea how to play poker. I'm just seeing Bailey need to learn how to play poker, bro. So this man here is ex-professional poker player, so he's good. Like, he knows how to play poker, and yeah, so he will sort you out, Bailey. Do not panic. None of the guys. I think only one guy. I think which is Evan, Ghetto Dragon. I think Ghetto Dragon knows how to play poker, and yourself. Everyone else doesn't have a clue on how to play poker. And in the end, it was just so much fun, man. Like, LJ from the Fivers joined us.
All the way from Australia. Dude, he was playing until 10 o'clock the morning in Australia.
Right, literally. So he played from like 3 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Obviously, we had some of the guys. So Richard Butler being in South Africa, me being in the UK. There's a couple of others of us in the UK, all in the premium group. We were all drinking. So I went through. I polished off a bottle of whiskey.
Dude, I finished a bottle of wine and I was drunk.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie, dude.
Rich was
drunk.
sober teaching us, but by the end of the game, he was absolutely spangled and had to go to bed. Dude, it was just so much fun. I was there smoking a cigar, chatting to you guys. Bailey, I don't drink, so tea it is. Dude, you don't have to drink. Ewan wasn't drinking. He was sober. He was actually drunk. Ewan actually he live streamed him going to the shops.
Oh, dude. I can only imagine what it was like for him, because we were nagging him to show the cashier, look, this is my friends. They're from all over the world. We're playing poker. We were nagging him all the way there and all the way back, telling him, go back to the shop. Show the cashier that you're playing poker.
Funny.
These are my friends. Dude, it was so much fun. It's just
it was
a proper.
Such a good night. And guys, we're gonna be doing that every single Friday. Ewan's watching now. It was painful.
Dude, you can't ignore us. You can't.
It was.
But the point of it all, the thing that I wanted to get to was the fact that it was on Fridays we have the morning stream, which is our wind down. So we're basically saying on a Friday we're having fun in the stream. We're having competitions and all of that, just friendly banter and all of that stuff. Just Fridays overall. The week is stressful enough. There's enough going on in the week that on Fridays we kind of like want to wind down a little bit, and then Friday evening it's like a boys hangout. Yeah. And you don't have to drink alcohol, obviously. That's completely up to you. It's your decision. But the idea was just to sit together and just everybody's on camera. We're talking crap. We're having fun. We're playing poker. It was so much fun. And I had to recover on Saturday. I had to recover because it's the first time I'd been drunk since my bachelor's, which was 9 years ago. So it's been a minute. I'll probably not get that plastered again. I will temper my my intake.
The thing is as well, like it was this last Friday was like a bit of an all-out session. It was like, we, especially for the team, like there's a few of the guys poker night who, some of them work in the back end of the Brotherhood, so some of them working like really hard and they don't get acknowledgement for it. They don't get seen. They're just doing all the work, and they don't really cross paths with the likes of Rich, who's a streamer. However, the poker night was just sort of like we all came together and it was like that team building and team bonding. And not only that, like everyone in the premium group who watches us on stream was able to literally just have a laugh with us, join in, play poker, and almost feel like they're on stream. There was no limits. Like you could say what you want. You could, there wasn't any worry about being cancelled due to being on YouTube. Like it was just a complete.
It was fun, mate.
It was just
all fun.
Yeah. So yeah, Pooley, you forgot the minstrels, you muppet to Ewan. So yeah, Pooley was there as well. That was so much fun.
First time seeing Pooley, mate.
Yeah, I know. I didn't realize he was that ugly.
Nah, mate, he's not ugly.
I'm only joking, Pooley.
So for those of you who would want to get yourselves in the premium, join us on our Fridays. There's stuff happening almost every day. You have Ewan's fitness classes that he has in the mornings and in the evenings. You have the poker night. You have, which is on Fridays. On Sundays, you have the Will and Ewan podcast, the Founders podcast, which is also happening over weekends. So there's a lot of stuff that's happening on the premium side. We're not forcing you. You don't want to, but it's a fun place, dude. It's fun. Yeah. We're doing all kinds of fun stuff there.
Yeah, not only that, you get news releases 10 minutes before, high and medium impact news, direct to your phone as well. So yeah, we will actually ping you. So today is the first launch day of the news bot, which we will be pinging you every 10 minutes before every news event. So if you
High
ever,
impact.
yeah, high and medium impact. So if you're ever worried, like, oh, what's going on today? It's is there CPI out at 1:30? And maybe you forget that the CPI out at 1:30, 10 minutes before 1:30, so at 20 past 1, you will get a ping to your phone saying and telling you that there's CPI coming out. So if you are in any trades, it will remind you to close them or manage them. So guys, there's so much going on in the premium Discord, and right as of now, it's only £30 a month. So if you join today, I think we end the deal this week. I think we're gonna extend it until this weekend and have it like a spooky Halloween discount. So it's gonna be for a week long, guys. If you get in it now, it's only £30 a month. After that, it's going straight back up to £80 a month.
That is the wrong color. There we go. I made it white because I was trying to see if the white was going to reflect nicely on the blue background. But yeah, and with that, we have come to the end of the stream. Sorry, guys, for the weird start. Like I said, there were some technical difficulties in the background. There was some issues with a lot of the stuff. I have a lot more stuff that I have to take notice of now, and some of it just didn't want to work this morning. I had some issues with my terminals as well this morning. I don't know why. Don't know if we're having some internet issues, but all of that stuff is now sorted. So
you're not allowed to have internet issues, mate. I'm having them.
Yeah. But yes, all right, guys. So if you could do us a massive favor, drop a like. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, please. We are streaming Monday through to Friday, every day, same time, London Open for an hour and a half. We would really appreciate if you guys could give us a like, share it, just subscribe. It does wonders for the YouTube algorithm to try and get this kind of content out to more people. So yeah, we would really appreciate that. Anything else?
Yeah, we do this for free. We're not being paid to do this. We're live streaming here every single day for free, chilling out, hanging out with you guys. So just make sure give us a subscribe. It means a lot. It goes a long way. We're not looking for sponsorship. We're just looking for support and community. If you do want to join the premium Discord, link is in the description below to the free Discord, and you can join through there. Guys, the premium Discord you have to pay for just due to the fact that it takes a lot more of me and Ewan's time. Not only that, the guys in the back end as well. I want to be able to start paying them for the incredible work they do. But for now, I'm not able to pay them because obviously it's it's a community.
It's expensive to run a business.
Exactly, it's expensive to run a business. So that's coming out of pocket at the moment, and they will start getting paid eventually. So come support us and give them what they deserve.
All right. And then with that, guys, have a great trading day. It is all the daylight savings time has moved up for the US now as well. So the US session is starting an hour later than normally. So just take a moment to just make any adaptation to all of your strategies and whatever you're viewing if it relies on the open of the market. That's one thing. It's a JPY bank holiday today, so JPY probably not going to be the most active during the New York session tonight, or after the New York session, that kind of thing. No, actually we already had it, so it shouldn't have been all that busy. But anyway, with that said, guys, we'll see you guys later in the Fiverr stream. It's going to be a double shift for myself and Will today. We are standing in for LJ, so it's going to be the rest of the week, 2.5 hours in the afternoon, 1.5 hours in the morning. We'll see you guys there, and if not, see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.
Perfect, guys. Thank you very much.